If you're here, it's because deep down, you know something has to change. Right now, you're distracted, sidetracked, slowly drifting further from the life you want. And maybe you've convinced yourself that you're working, that you're moving forward. But let's be real, are you? Or are you stuck, trapped in the same cycle, further from your goals than ever before? It's a hard truth to swallow, isn't it? To realize you've spent so much energy, so much potential, and yet, here you are, stuck. The same place, or maybe even worse than where you started. But here's the thing. This moment, right now, can be the turning point. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now. This is the moment to cut through the excuses, to silence the distractions, and to face the truth head on. Because, whether you want to admit it or not, you are the only one standing in your way. Think about it. Why are you still here, still stuck? It's because you're clinging to the version of yourself that's comfortable, the version that stays in the safe zone, the version that procrastinates, that makes excuses, and waits. Waits for something, anything, to push you into action. But let me tell you something. No one is coming to save you. Miracles don't happen on their own. You make them happen. And the first step to doing that? Destroying the part of you that's keeping you small. You've got to kill the weak version of yourself, the one that's afraid to take risks, that clings to comfort, and that lets life pass by. It's time to strip away every excuse, every distraction, every ounce of fear, until all that's left is pure, relentless determination. Because if you don't, if you keep waiting, keep hesitating, you'll wake up one day and realize that the life you wanted, the person you could have been, has slipped away. So here's the question. What are you going to do when this video ends? Will you keep scrolling, keep making excuses, keep convincing yourself that you'll start tomorrow? Or will you finally step up? Will you lock in, take control, and make the choice to act? Because the truth is, no one is going to do it for you. No one is going to put in the work. No one is going to care more about your dreams than you do. And you know what that means? It's on you. It's on you to get up, to push, to commit harder than you've ever committed before. So what does that look like? It looks like getting up earlier than everyone else, staying up later than you want to, sacrificing the comfort, the distractions, and the things holding you back. It looks like grinding when no one is watching, hustling when everyone else is sleeping. But here's the catch. Starting strong isn't enough. You've already done that before, haven't you? You felt motivated, made a plan, and gone all in for a while. But then the motivation fades, the excitement wears off. And what happens next? You quit. You slide back into your old habits. This time has to be different. This time, you need mental toughness. Mental toughness isn't about feeling motivated all the time. It's not about always being excited or confident. Mental toughness is about showing up when it's hard. It's about staying consistent when you're tired, when you're discouraged, when you feel like nothing's working. It's about refusing to quit, no matter how hard things get. If you want to succeed, if you want to become the strongest, best version of yourself, you need to build that kind of mindset. And here's the truth. It's not a switch you flip. It's a skill you build by showing up every single day, by doing the hard things, even when you don't feel like it. Because the weak version of you, the one that gives up, that makes excuses, it's going to fight back. It's going to tell you to quit, to take it easy, to stay the same. And it's your job to shut that voice down, to silence it with action, with discipline, with relentless consistency. So, here's your challenge. When this video ends, don't just sit there. Don't just let the motivation fade. Take action. Do one thing right now that moves you closer to your goal. It doesn't matter how small it is. What matters is that you start. And when tomorrow comes, do it again. And the day after that. And the day after that. Until it's no longer a question of whether you'll succeed, but how far you'll go. The life you want, it's on the other side of hard work, discipline, and mental toughness. It's waiting for you, but you've got to earn it. No one else can do it for you. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Kill the weak version of yourself. Lock in, commit, and don't stop until you've built the life you deserve. This is your life. This is your moment. You've got this. You see, the weak version of you doesn't disappear overnight. It's not a battle you win once and for all. It's a fight you face every single day. Every morning when the alarm goes off. Every time you feel tempted to skip the work, to take the easy way out. It's in those moments that you decide who you're going to be. You have to win those moments, one at a time. Because each small victory builds momentum. And with every step forward, the weak version of you grows smaller, weaker, quieter. Until one day, you don't hear that voice at all. All you hear is the sound of progress, the sound of your own strength, the sound of becoming unstoppable. But remember, this journey isn't about perfection. You're going to fail. You're going to fall short. And that's okay. What matters is that you get back up every time. Because every setback is just another opportunity to grow. Every failure is fuel for your fire. Don't fear failure. Fear staying the same. Fear waking up one day and realizing you never even tried. Fear looking back on your life and seeing nothing but regret. This is your story, your journey. And it's not meant to be easy. The best things in life never are. But the harder the climb, the sweeter the victory. And when you reach the top, when you've conquered every obstacle, pushed past every limit, you'll realize something powerful. You'll realize that the journey wasn't just about achieving your goals. It was about becoming the person who could achieve them. It was about transforming into the strongest, boldest, most resilient version of yourself. And that transformation, that's priceless. So don't stop now. Don't let the weak version of you win. Take the pain, the struggle, the doubt, and use it. Use it as fuel to go harder, to push further, to become better. Because the life you want isn't going to wait for you. You have to chase it. You have to fight for it. And when it feels impossible, when you're tired and beaten down, remember this. The only limits that exist are the ones you refuse to break. The only excuses that matter are the ones you choose to silence. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize. And you are just one decision away from changing everything. Imagine the person you could become, the person who doesn't quit, who doesn't give in, the person who rises above fear and weakness. That person is waiting for you, but they're not going to appear by magic. You have to create them. You have to build them, brick by brick, choice by choice, step by step. This is your life, your chance, your moment to step up and prove to yourself that you're capable of greatness. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep waiting, keep wishing, keep making excuses? Or are you going to take control right here, right now? Kill the weak version of yourself, build the strongest version, and never ever look back. This is your time. You've got this.